G'day, g'day. Welcome to Diecast Labs, Australia. Today, I hope to do some justice with today's casting, which is the Matchbox 23D Caravan. As you watch the castings go around the turntable, I'd like to thank the returning friends of the channel. If you're a first-time viewer, I hope you stay and share what sometimes a bumbling old fart like me gets up to, trying to give old diecast toys a new life. The channel is geared to the hobbyist, so what I do is not always perfect, but at least I'm giving it a go. So sit back, relax, and watch today's episode. I'll try again. As you watch today's episode, you never know. You might have a laugh or two. You might be inspired with what I try and do. So, let's get on with the show. I was going to try and do this video without you having my voice in the background or talk like I normally do. I was going to give the silent treatment a go and just have a tickler down the bottom telling you what I was going to do. But I've been doing this now for so long like this that I can't do it. So anyway, because I'm finding other channels where people don't speak, they just have the typing down the bottom, they're getting more views. So there may be something in that. I'll try it maybe on the next video. But unfortunately this one, you're going to hear my voice. So let's have a look at our Caravan. If I'm holding it the right way. And I do remember the pink one in the 1960s. I never found out later in life that there was a yellow version of this that came out. At the time when I had mine as a kid, I only ever saw the pink one. So as you can see, that's how they come apart. I've done a disassembly as opposed to showing. See, my mind's not in the correct phase of mind. Maybe that's why I'm calling myself the mad professor at times. Yeah, right. Okay. This one here, let's get back on track, is in not too bad a condition. It has a couple of paint chips on it. The roof here is rather dirty. The inside needs a clean. But everything is there. This one here has a few more paint chips on it. It has a crack in the roof. Don't know if that's showing up on camera. Well, the roof is slightly split. We'll glue that together. The inside is filthy. This was broken off. I have glued it back on since. But this one is complete as well. Like I said, just missing a bit of paint here and there. Oh, Martin and PJ. Did we just come out of the tavern, did we? PJ, you've really had a few drinks, haven't you? But I can understand. Hey, you don't need to knock Martin over. Oh, Fumble Fingers is with us. Come on. Come on. There we go, gentlemen. Well done. You might have to hold hands. In any case, we've got there. This is number 3. Paint isn't in bad condition. It's quite good. All the wheels are there. It has an interior, but it doesn't have a roof, which is quite common. Also take note of the height of the interior of the dividing wall. As you can see, it sits just proud of the top of the roof, and we'll come to that a little bit later. Some more figures is added. All right, here is our last one. This one has more paint chips on it. It does have its wheels, no interior, and no roof. These never came with a window unit. So, what are we going to do with them? This one is going to be possibly just the clean up and maybe repaint the roof. We'll clean up the interior. We are not painting this. We're leaving this one pink. Looks pretty in pink. This one here, like I said, we'll see if we can't disguise that crack that's up the top there. Repaint the roof itself, clean out the interior. This one, as I said, up until I started doing playing with the cars again in the last 10 years or so, I've never seen the yellow one in real life. So we may make that one yellow. We may. No promises. So this one here is going to be a case of cleaning the interior and making a roof for it. I may not paint this one at all. It's only got this one major flea bite just here, but that's about it, really. Yes, I saw the paint has been scraped away around the windows and the floor line. I actually quite like that. We may paint the railing on the back, and we'll add some tail lights, add some lights to this, or pretend tail lights for it. Stop yabbering. This one, well, this one does need a new paint job. It's got too much missing here. It needs an interior, and it needs a roof. So let's move on to the next segment. Well, it's the mad Professor time. Yes, we're doing some 3D printing for our Matchbox 23 Caravan. That's why you're seeing my ugly face. So, what we're making for the Caravan is we're making an interior and we're making a replacement roof. As there is a 3D print file out there for the roof. So as I find the blessed thing, there it is. There is a 3D, find the camera. It's all square, and I'll get the Caravan so you can have a look at it on the Caravan. There you can see it's quite square all the way around. Not like an original. If you look at the original, it has a curve on this end of it. See how it curves down by the back veranda there? Might see it better on that side. As you can see just there. So that's the difference from that one, which is square. My one is going to be very close to the original, which is what I am aiming for. So what I did was I first tried that photo of an original, and I came out with silly boy Michael, you've already got your goo open. It's alright. We'll let this one open. I'll close the other one down. It closed them both down. No, it didn't close them both down. I just had to wait. Be patient, Michael. Be patient. Sorry about the delay. It gave me this. Looks good. It looks extremely good. The only thing that's wrong with it is these things here. They're not out on the edge here like they're supposed to be. But considering it only had that to work from, it didn't know it needed to have the tabs there, and it didn't know that this needs to be hollowed. As you can see, it is a solid. Now it will work on the Caravan, but you need, if you have an interior, you need to cut the top of it off the interior. But then I thought, no, well, some people may not want to do that. So I went through Mesh Mixer. Sorry, nope, not that one. So I went through a Mesh Mixer and I got rid of 2 of the tabs here. Now that will fit on the Caravan roof. As if I'll take this screen down, because there it is there. As you can see, we've only used 2 of the tabs, and I'll get a Caravan with an interior. Yep. Come on, fumble fingers.
Yes, fumble fingers, thank you. If you put the caravan around the right way, or the roof around the right way, you'll get there. So there it is there. So that's a lot closer to the other one, but because the tabs are in the center, it's not gripping onto the caravan, so you've got to glue it. So I went from that, let's see, we'll bring it up. I took a photo of the roof upside down and cleaned up the background, so we had that. So then we got, as soon as I get my fingers up, we did it through Magic 3D. Bring the Illigo up. Magic 3D. Get rid of that one. I'm just going to take both of them away. And that is what we got. Where's our photo? There's our photo. Now, it has added a few things to it that didn't have in the photo. We have this, but it's added a brace in the back here, which isn't too bad. But it came up with a hard thing right here, and this part here as well. So again, through Mesh Mixer, just going to move that to one side, move that over to there. Then through Mesh Mixer, I softened everything down. I'll get rid of this one. Come on. Thank you. And we came up with this one that's highlighted. As you can see, it is a lot smoother around the edges compared to that one. The same around here, it's a lot smoother. And now that we've 3D printed it, just minimise the screen again so that you can see this ugly face of mine. Is that there it is there. 3D printed, and you can see it's very see-through. And if I get my fingers, fumble fingers to work, see, if I put it on the right way, it will work, as opposed to putting it on backwards, which I've done. Alright, now we have it on the right way. There it is. That is my replacement roof, which is very close to the original. But you will see that later on at the reveal is what you'll see. You'll see it later on at the reveal a lot better. That is the roof part of it. So what we'll do now is we'll get rid of those two from there, because we did the same thing with our interior. This time I took a photo from the internet, cleared up the background that was around it, I'll minimise it, and as you can see with my listings that I've got there, I use 3 different image to 3D sites. One of them was called Hitem 3D, and it gave us this. That looks alright, it looks good. This part here looks a bit bent. The front looks alright, but this side is wrong, because this part here needs to be hollowed out for the wheel arch. So through Mesh Mixer, again we'll just move that one out the way. Through Mesh Mixer, did I keep it or not? I took it out already. Okay, that's fine, because then I used Tripo 3D, which gave me this one. I'll move it so it's out the way. Get rid of that. Alright, so we'll bring that up here. This was the first side. Pretty much a bit better than this side, than this one. Now I'll make you real dizzy, but we don't have to take any of this out. Like what we would have to do here, we would have to manipulate it to get it here. This printed off well, but like the original, this part here sticks up a little bit above the casting itself. Hence why the indentation on the roof cavity. So what I did then was get rid of that one through Mesh Mixer. I took that part of it off, the roof part. And here you can see, let's bring them closer. You can see that this one is now taller than that one, and where have I got it? Here it is here. I have it right there. Is the interior, which fits very nice and neatly. There's our Caravan, empty. There is our interior inside. There. And with my wrong roof, Michael. What do I do with the other roof? And with my roof that I just showed you a moment ago. there it is there, completely assembled. Now I know what you're seeing there is a little bit dark, but when I do the reveal, you'll see it a lot better. So I'm just doing this. This is the 3D section of it. Right, so we printed those. So we can close this program down. Discard. So Mad Professor is signing off from this section, and we'll move on to the next segment where you'll hear my ugly voice. See you there.
Okay, so you've just seen the segment of making the 3D printed parts. So for this one we needed a new roof, and this is where I come back into where the original dividing walls sit proud. When I made this roof, as you can see it's solid. When I put it on this one, that's how much it sits above the Caravan itself. So that's why I had to do a little bit of more investigation as to how I could do this, so that I was able to create this new roof. So with this new one, we can put that in there, and it now sits flat like the original. So we have that one now. And with this interior, I made the dividing wall a little bit shallower, or not as high. So we're able to fit it into the Caravan. Just make sure it's sitting correctly. There we go. And we can make that sit. Come off on my fingers, do it properly. Thank you. And we can make that. And I'm quite happy to glue that down. So the interiors and the roofs, the other roof, which is made up the same way as the original, I will be putting them up eventually up onto eBay once I've refined the 3D prints a little bit more. They will go up to eBay to sell. The interiors will come in this format with supports. So all you need to do is cut away the supports and paint. And the same with the roofs. They'll come in the supports. You may need to do a little bit of sanding. I'll try and avoid it. I'll try and make them so you don't have to. But because each casting is just slightly different, you may have to do some sanding. And this is how it'll be packaged. Sent to you with supports. They'll help keep it nice and strong. So if you're interested in purchasing, leave a comment down below before they go up onto eBay, where there will be a higher charge. So, alright, let's move on to the next segment. Okay, looks like we've got a Martin's. There's a seal of approval for painting the interior and for making our roofs. Come on. Come on, fumble fingers. Thank you very much. Making our roofs that we 3D printed. So, he's anxious like everybody else to see the outcome. So, I shall do the reveal next. This is just a reminder as to what I started with at the beginning of this episode. And here we are. Now, here we are with our 23D Matchbox Caravans. We have some returning vehicles to tow these vans so that everybody can go on holidays, which is nice. Alright, so what have we done with them? Well, with this pink one that's coming around now, we have repaired the roof on it. That's all we've done with it, and cleaned the interior. This next one that's coming around, we have made a new roof. We have made a new interior. We've repainted it, of course, and we've given it some details. This pink one, all we've done is clean it up a little bit. This next one that's coming around, we've made a new roof for it. This was the first test roof that I did, and I'm happy with it. Again, this is the repaired roof, so that's all original. The roof on this one, again, is one that I've created myself after taking a photograph of an original roof and then using Image to 3D, created a STL file, which is a 3D printable file, and produced a new roof, which is a good replica of an original. I did the same thing with the interior. From a photograph, created an interior, and we've painted it as well. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, like it, share it, and by all means, please leave a comment down below. By liking and leaving a comment gives the algorithm for YouTube to show this video a little bit more, and we'll be able to create more content with it. Now, many people, from what I see, there's a lot of people that watch the video, they don't comment, and they don't like it. Well, whether you like it or not, press the like button if you like it, press the thumb down button if you don't like it. The channel can't grow unless you participate. Alright, enough of my ranting. That's why I'm the Mad Professor. Mad Professor. Don't forget, also, come over to the Diecast and Modelers community on Facebook. If you want to join there, answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions to join, it'll be automatically declined. Every Friday night, 9 PM UK time, we have a virtual tavern where we get to meet and greet everybody. If you want to see me, PJ, and a few others, come along and join us. It's free to join. We don't ask for any money. It's the same thing like our channels. Those that are in the Facebook group don't use Patreon. We don't ask for money. All we do is ask that you like our videos so that they get seen more, all right, and that you share the videos. All right. Again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time at Diecast Labs Australia.